Greetings, people. Greetings, man. Dagger, aka Red Rope, tapping in with you one time. Happy Friday to you, man. I hope you're collecting a big check today. A nice big check. I hope you're collecting it. All right, people, man. What's on my mind today? What's on my mind is I've been trying to figure out why people be hating on hip hop so much, man. Like, I be like, going crazy with it. And I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm like, why people be hating on hip hop so hard, man? Like it's a serious thing, man, because I see it every day. People just be hating on hip hop. I mean, look at the Super Bowl. You had people just going crazy because Kendrick was on there rapping, and they said, "Oh, hey, what's this ghetto stuff?" You had people coming out of the woodworks talking smack, and I kept wondering, man, why they be hating on hip hop so much? I mean, I'm from the Caribbean, and I do hip hop. I'm from the Caribbean, and I could tell you that one of the reasons why a lot of artists from the Caribbean who start off rapping, they started off rapping, and then they changed their genre to either like dancehall, soca, calypso, something reggae, something else, because there's really no platform. There's really no platform for rappers in the Caribbean. There's no festivals dedicated to that. There's really no radio stations dedicated to that. There's really no platform for rappers in the Caribbean. So eventually, when you're doing rap in the Caribbean, um, you you end up switching your genre because there's just no support. There's no support for it. You end up feeling like you're out the loop because then you see all your peers doing things because they're doing soca and dancehall and stuff like that, and you see them doing all that stuff, and you're like, man, I ain't getting no recognition. So you start thinking about like maybe I should do a little bit of reggae, maybe I should do a little bit of soca, but it's really because people are hating on rap. That's the thing. Like people just be hating on rap. Rap is like the most, I would say right now, is the biggest genre in the world. It's like the most loved and hated genre. It's loved and hated. And they don't really do this to any other genre like this. You know what I mean? They don't do this to like, okay, check this out right here. Like when you have like a toy piano, or you have something that needs to put the categories, like you might go to a music stand or something and have categories. They might have like jazz, they might have like reggae, it might be in a toy piano or something like that. They might have, notice sometimes they never put hip-hop in there. Notice sometimes hip-hop is not in the category. Like you go to the little music stand and they got all the name of the different styles of music, but they don't put hip-hop there because hip-hop, they be hating on hip-hop hard. And I came up with a conclusion that I think one of the reasons why they hate hip-hop so much, I think it's because hip-hop is so like in your face, and it's such a genre where sometimes the lyrics and the lifestyle and everything that's going on with hip hop is so real. It's like people tend to think like when they hear and see a rapper doing certain things or saying certain things that they mean it, that they're pushing a certain message that kids are gonna pick up. And the funny thing is that hip hop is such a catchy genre. It's a very catchy genre. Kids catch on to it very easily, and that's why it's a genre for the young people. Actually, it's such a current. It's like a current genre. It's like what's happening right now. That's hip hop. You know what I mean? So like you find that people gonna be hating on it because it sometimes the art also becomes real. You know what I'm saying? You find that artists are rapping these hardcore sexualized lyrics, and then they want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Or they might be doing it. Some are not doing it. They're just, telling stories over the mic. But you'll find that out of all the genres, people believe rappers when they say something. Out of all the genres, like you might see other genres saying certain things, and nobody really takes it personal. Nobody takes what they're saying personal. But rap, they take what you're saying on the mic personal when you're rapping. You know, like um, people could be singing about um like starting a revolution and stuff like that in a reggae song. Like, we gotta start a revolution, we gotta get up and stand up and fight for our rights. I mean, people will look over and say, yeah, but start rapping it. Start rapping it. Start saying, yo, we gotta get up and fight for a revolution. Like, it just becomes a real thing. It just becomes a real thing in people's mind when you start rapping and they start just feeling the energy from your rap. It just becomes too realistic for them. So, because rap is this genre that's like, the rappers are bragging, they're talking about what they have. So jealousy becomes a thing. Because, you're talking about what you have, you're talking about your swag, you're talking about this, you're talking about like you're all and the way you're like doing it, the way you're like you're all up in all up in the camera or whatever, or like the way you're just doing this thing called rap, the way the art form is set up, it tends to draw haters. It tends to draw people who just gonna stand back and look at you and be like, I hate this guy. I hate this person right here. So you have that happening. You just have that happening a lot with rap. You know what I'm saying? Rap just becomes too realistic for some people. So they tend to hate on it heavy. So rap is just one of the most hated and loved genre. That's just facts. And to take it back to being a rapper from the Caribbean, to take it back to that, um there's so many artists from the Caribbean that used to rap, but they don't rap no more. They started off rapping, but they don't rap no more because of just the pushback and just not getting the love and all that, the hate and all that. So they just like switched up their genre. So they might have been doing rap, but they 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 now doing soca. They might now be doing dancehall or reggae or something because they had to switch their genres. I mean, I could tell you from experience. I'm from the Caribbean, and I started off when I first started getting into music. When I first started saying, "Hey, I want to do music and stuff," I started rapping. That was the road I took. I wanted to tell my story in rap, in hip hop, and the pushback I got was crazy. I didn't even. People call me a sellout. People say, "Oh, these up north wannabes," like all types of names and stuff they gave you. And mind you, hip hop is a black genre. You know what I'm saying? It was created by black people. So sometimes when they call you a sellout, it's kind of weird, but I guess they separate themselves from the up north culture. In the Caribbean, I guess that's its own culture, and up north, that's its own culture. So when you're in the Caribbean and you're doing up north culture, which is perceived as rap, the people in the Caribbean, I say you selling out. So you'll find like a lot of artists switch. Let me tell you some artists I know used to rap but switched. I don't know if you know a reggae group named Morgan Heritage. If you know a reggae group named Morgan Heritage, those people used to rap. Those people were rappers at first, and they switched over to reggae, and it worked out for them. Byron Messiah, you know the artist Byron Messiah. He has that big song Taliban. He used to rap. If you watch my interview with Scratchy, I did, I think last week. It's up on my channel. He'll tell you, man. We advise Byron to um switch his genre because he was rapping, and we said, man, rap's not gonna work here. So you got to switch. You got to go into something else. You know what I mean? And a whole lot of artists. Rock City, they're from the Virgin Island. Rock City, they were straight rappers. They wanted to kick real raps, but it wasn't gonna work. So they had to switch also. They had to switch into more of a reggae R&B type of style. But they really want to rap like Two Chains. Yeah, that's how they really wanna express themselves, but they can't because rap gets so much hate and flack that sometimes if you're in the wrong place doing it, you get pushed out and you got to switch up your genre and start doing something else different because people are just not rocking with it. You know what I mean? So that comes back to people just be hating on rap, man. People just be hating on hip hop. And it's a sad thing they be hating on hip hop because hip hop ain't going nowhere. Hip hop is here forever. Even if other genres come and push it off the top, it still be here. It'll still be here. The kids are still find a way how to do it. They'll still find a way how to revolutionize it. So it's not going anywhere. So I don't know, the hate probably not gonna stop. People are gonna continue hating on rap till whatever. You know what I'm saying? Some people used to love rap, but as they got older, as they matured, they fell out of love with it because of the newer artists that came in, and they're like, man, these artists are rapping things that I don't understand. They're saying things that I don't agree with. They're behaving in certain ways that I don't like, and they just tapped out. They tuned out of rap, and now they're like a hip hop hater. they they're like, I hate these rappers. That happens a lot, man. So I'm really sometimes, I'm a hip hop head. I don't know about y'all. I mean, I know a lot of people that follow my channel are probably hip hop heads too, because that's what we talk about here a lot. So I'm a hip hop head. So I know and I feel the hate when the hate is coming. And I know people be hating on rap hard. That's the reason why they were mad that Kendrick was on the Super Bowl, because he was rapping. If he was singing R&B and dancing around, they probably wouldn't have said anything. He was rapping. It all comes back to how much people just be hating on rap. So I don't know, man. But it's not gonna change. Rap is here forever. Rap ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Rap is not going anywhere. So they could continue hating, they could continue saying whatever they want to say and stuff. Rap is gonna be here. So you could go ahead and hate all you want. Rap ain't going nowhere. Nowhere at all. All right, man. Anyways, man, I'm gonna end the broadcast here because I don't have much time today to stay online that long. I would love to stay on longer and talk about more things, but hopefully we're gonna have some more guests this coming week on the show to talk about other things and to talk about many different things. But right now, that's what was on my mind. That's what was on my mind. What was on my mind was why people be hating on rap so hard. It's like it's just crazy. Like I see it. It's a systematic thing. It's not just a thing where like an individual is doing it. It's systematically they just be hating on rap. But hip hop is so powerful. It's such a powerful genre that it breaks through. They try to suppress it, but it breaks through. It gets through to the youths. The youths pick it up. They start doing it. They start putting it out there. They start listening to it. They love it. They start doing it. So it's not going anywhere. It's going to be here forever. So they people could just continue hating on rap how they want to hate on rap, because rap ain't going nowhere. It ain't. Rap is here forever. And you might not agree with some of the lyrical content that's in rap today. You might not agree with like the violence and the sexualized lyrics and stuff, and certain artists getting certain labels, because labels tend to labels tend to be attracted to the nonsense because the nonsense work. The nonsense pick up attention. People tend to gravitate towards nonsense more so than realistic things, or just like better topics. People are just gravitated towards violence and sex, and that's just people. But hip hop is a tool, and sometimes it just takes the right person to take the tool and use it for the right reason. you know like let's for example, Kendrick Lamar. perfect example. I mean, he's used hip hop in the right way, in my opinion. He's used hip hop. People like Pac. They've used hip hop, and in certain ways. People like Nas, they've used hip hop in certain ways. So hip hop is a powerful tool. It's just that sometimes you might have bad people come in, and even worse people endorsing it. You know what I'm saying? Even worse people saying, I want to put some money behind this violent rap, this sexualized rap. Now this is gonna work. This is gonna get the attention of people. You got people saying that. So that's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. So you know, just you either love it or you hate it, and that's just life. You either love it or you hate it. It's just life. All right, man. I gotta go. Peace. One love, man. Dagger tapping out one time.